an AppleVis original.
Hello there, and welcome to another episode of the AppleVis Extra Podcast. I am David Nason. I'm delighted to be with you again talking about the 2024 Golden Apple Awards. The awards were held at the end of 2024 on AppleVis.com with the AppleVis user community voting and winners announced in December. Today we are talking about and talking to the winner of the Developer of the Year Award. So delighted to be having that opportunity today. We had 12 nominees in this category, and we had Act Nun AB, who make the Eldrum Untold app or game, Agile Bits Incorporated, who make 1Password, Ben Hills from the Anytime podcast player app, Ben Vision Inc., who makes Speakaboo, Jianfeng Wu, who makes Voice Vista, Zhonyu Kwang, the creator of Mona for Mastodon and Spring for Twitter, Sevan Sukiasian, who makes Asmar Quest, another great game, Sparkling Design, who make Pixiebot, Split Atom Labs, great name for a company, and they make the Land of Livia game, Tape It Music GmbH, who of course make Tape It, Touchmint LLC, who make the Adventure to Fate Lost Island game, and no stranger to the Golden Apples, we had Weather Gods LLC, who of course make the Weather Gods weather app. So, great list of nominees there, 12, and we have two honourable mentions, two runners up first, and they were Pixiebot and Mona for Mastodon / Spring for Twitter. So, congrats to those two runner-up developers, but our winner was Jianfeng Wu, who makes, as we said, the Voice Vista navigation app, and I'm delighted to be joined by Jianfeng today to talk about his app and his work. Hello, Jeff, and welcome to the podcast. How are you?
Good, thank you.
And firstly, congratulations on winning the Developer of the Year Award, which is voted by the AppleVis community. It's great news.
Yeah, I'm glad too, and thank you very much. Thank you, all my friends to vote. Thank you.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And for those maybe who don't know or haven't used it yet, do you want to start by just telling us a little bit about Voice Vista?
I can. I'm like coding iOS platform on my spare time. So there are some side projects for myself and the kids. For example, some turn-based games, some traditional chess, card games, or practice tools for the elementary and middle schools, and I have some radio and television station. But all that's for my side projects. I have some another work. So one of my strategy game, I build and a lot of people. We should impaired played it because it's lucky it's accessible. So one day, one my friend, he played very great. He Greeks. He sent me an email to say he said Microsoft will discontinue the app Transcript. He said I may have interest to continue it. It's about March 2024. Okay. That's the beginning of Voice Vista. So I use my spare time to start this side project. Microsoft is a great company. The AI, this AI for the open AI, blah blah. Yeah, it's a great company. So I dive into the project. Even they stopped. But the code base and the design principle is great. So the code base is great. But I know as a side project, I can't use it directly because it's a big creative company, so it's very complex, include Azure backend, Postgres database, web outreach, a lot of features. So I just pick some very core implementation to start from very small subset and the limited features. So I don't know it's possible to reuse the name of Transcript because I guess it's created from Microsoft. It may have some copyright or some trademark. I don't know. So I just map name from sound map to voice, skip map through. So that's it.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's for fun. Okay. But even Microsoft had a Windows version named Windows Vista. So that's to try to disclose the root from Microsoft.
Very good.
So after a few weeks works, I released the first version. But at about 2020, it before they totally discontinue the app, the app or Transcript. For example, the first version didn't support the street preview. Very simple. But anyway, they start. This is the first hit. I just try to start the project. I try to play it because but I have some my best friends. They play games. They want to use it. That's my initial time.
Yeah, because like for those who don't know, like Soundscape is an app that will give you instructions as you're walking around. It gives you information about your surroundings as you're walking, and it does it with 3D sound, which is why was called a soundscape, or in your case a Vista. So it'll speak in your left ear, your right ear, that kind of thing, to give you that kind of directional information as well as what's around you. And then, as you said, you've built on that over time. I think, although you say, Microsoft handed you very nice code as a beginning, you've still done a huge amount of work. Like you built a completely different user interface, because there was another kind of clone, I guess, came along, which kept the Soundscape name and really just cloned the original app. But what you did is you actually went in and you created a whole new user interface, a whole new, new tabs, the whole lot, and redesigned the usability of the app. So even though the underlying technology was taken from Microsoft, you've put a lot of, your own design in there, haven't you?
Yeah, that's I already mentioned, because they created by a lot of people from big company, so they used a lot of complex features, complex design. So I just one person. I don't want to handle so much bigger code base. So I rewrite is all UI part, but the design inspired from Microsoft. So we still had a root from Microsoft. And the data structure, the base, all the core part is still Microsoft part. But all the user part, because I want to move faster, so I can get the feedback faster, so update faster. That's it. So that's because, for example, the first version, we don't have any street preview feature. But I'm surprised when I just released and tried to set out that I got a lot of feedback from the community. For example, just the second day, a guy named I don't know how, because the name is not English name, but he sent an email, said street preview was true game changing feature. Why you don't do that? Okay, so okay. I said he read a very long email. I don't know how they can. I can say something. Yeah, how they can write so long email with so impaired. But I'm surprised. So I got a lot of some feedback like that. So I tell him he needed that. So I dived more and add street preview after another release. For example, like something like that. After 1 month, I reached the totally new milestone. I can see all frequently asked features are supported, include Siri, sound shortcuts, street preview, direction tracking, headphones, blah blah. Whatever all Microsoft support, I supported. The core features, and I changed them to more maintainable. To remove all unnecessary codes and use the newest, because the code started along from 8 or 10 years ago. So there are some deprecated features and deprecated code. I clean up, I rewrite, I use the newest code technology from Apple. I replace some all the Microsoft specific feature. For example, use Bing, use some remote, all that, make it very simple. That's the first step.
That's amazing. Like you must love coding to put that much time and effort in and to have it up to that level within months of releasing it. You must really enjoy it.
Yeah. In the beginning, I'm encouraged by a community, and I have a lot of people help to set up the WhatsApp group, and they joined that and give feedback very fast. And I release the test version, test flight version. They try it and give feedback. That's great. And all the people very friendly. So I feel great. I'm glad I can help anybody try to use this app. Yeah.
It must be satisfying to make an app that is actually helping people. It's like entertaining apps are great too, but this one's actually as well. It's helping people get to work or get to school or whatever they have to do.
Yeah, and I want to mention that that's not only my effort. For example, I only know English, and my native language is Mandarin. So for all other translation, I use some AI tools, pay some money to UST to translate it from English to other languages. For now, almost 50, more 45 or 46 languages. I start from machine translator, but a lot of people help to fix the machine translator, sometimes ridiculous translation. They help to fix them. All of them are from community. I created there is a repository in the GitHub. Everybody want to try to fix them. They can send the email to me. I will push that language to this GitHub. So that,
I've seen that in the release notes where you say, I don't know, for example, Danish translation provided by, and a certain, and the person is credited. It's lovely to see that people are contributing.
Yeah. So, and another, I have got some feedback. Some people ask the Apple Watch spot. So I added it because before this one, I never have Apple Watch. They said, okay. Sometimes use Apple Watch to easy to control or easy to navigate. Yeah, I try add some features, and another change. I have some pride because the high customization. All the users said I need some monitor. No, I don't want that feature. To make, I find that because it's a very niche market or niche user base, so let's customize support. Let's customize by any because all users need feature and they want fast accessible. Not in the general app you don't need to. That's not custom because for user it can very easy to change something. But for this community, they want to high customization. So for now.
We want it to be good. We're difficult. We want it to be simple, but we also want a lot of customization. So
this part changes the need. A lot of time, but after the structure redefined, now is customization is okay. Is not very hard. If anybody want to more customization, I can just use some. Quickly.
Okay, that's great.
That's and then have new features. Some people asking them new features. For example, they want to in the vehicle, the car.
Oh yeah.
With more information, but the information. So we need to use different voice speed because the car running faster, so you still slow back. The information will be queued and it's not instant.
Yeah, because I would use it that way. Sometimes if I'm in a taxi, I will put Voice Vista in just so I know it's giving me little pieces of information as I go. So I know the taxi is going the right way. I know when we're approaching my home, you know what I mean? So it's not maybe giving you all of the information that you'd get if you were walking because it hasn't got the time, but it's still giving you key pieces of information so you know you're on the correct route.
Yeah, and I may have some example of somebody asked to add some more information for in Soundscape, and if no distance information called for the for the QoS. So add something. That's trivial, but it's still helpful. And yeah.
And you've added in things that weren't, I think anyway, I'm right in saying, weren't even in Soundscape as well, like breadcrumbs and roots. So, did they come from user requests as well?
For root, would you please repeat? I didn't get.
How you can put in, a root to sort of to get directions.
Yeah, directions. Yeah, that's somebody asked us. So can we give them navigation instructions, step. Yeah, that's a new feature I added. Yes, yeah. Honestly, I didn't use it in January. All requirements from the community.
And was that difficult to do?
It's okay. I like coding. Best platform. But it's a pity. Somebody, a lot of people ask, can we do some Android? A few years ago, I programmed Android too, but Google is not very friendly. They asked me to a lot of necessary change, and finally I canceled the account. So recently, I didn't have plan to for Android. Maybe, I guess, if more than 1 million users, then I can try to create another Android version. For now, I'm still busy, but this is a side project. I can only about use nighttime and weekend time for this project.
That's very cool.
So
we're on AppleVis, so we're more interested in as long as the iOS app is good, we're happy on AppleVis.
Yeah, Apple. Yeah, that platform is good. There are a lot of feature internal and it evolve faster. Yeah.
Yeah, and you mentioned earlier like other things you've done, other apps and things. So were you very familiar with VoiceOver? Because obviously one part of it was you were creating the actual navigation app, but you also have to make it accessible to the VoiceOver screen reader. Were you familiar with that before you started this project?
For games, that's just one of friend. I guess the game player asked me because in the beginning, I don't think I didn't think how to use it in the beginning. I don't know, and just the acquaintance. Some people found my old game is accessible. In the beginning, it's not very accessible. It's almost accessible. So yes, I can do that. So I try to learn how to use the voice over feature. It's hard because you have to screen reader. But for now, I'm familiar with that. Yeah,
that's great.
That's the feature. Okay.
Well, that's great because I guess it shows like you won the award you've won was the developer of the year. So it's not just about the app; it's about you as a person and the fact that you are listening to the community and that you're engaged with people who are using your app. You come to applevis.com, you tell us about the app. So I guess that's a really important part of what you do is listening to users and speaking to users.
Yeah. Anyway, but I'm happy because there are a lot of friendly, good friends in the community. Yeah.
That's great.
I like to help them, and one of my best friends uses it, so that's good.
Yeah, well, he'll be honest anyway, won't he?
And I feel good. Thank you, everybody. And and so I got the honor from you. That's great.
Okay. That's brilliant. So I suppose the last question is future plans. What are you thinking? Are there requests that users have put in that you're considering? For 2025, or is it a case of maintaining the app now?
In this year, okay. I not have a lot of time of this project for this year. Just so now I just try to add more translations. I check where the new if some people from some country use this app. I will try to add their language. That's the first time. That's generally normally I can do it half automatically, but because a lot more time I use machine translator, just change it to do something. I have some tag that in this feature because I rewrite the root part because in the beginning, the soundscape, you have to create a mark, then then add these marks to create a root, right? That's not making sense. Because you just need. So I rewrite the whole root part. You can generate the root automatically from the GPX, or just later the Apple Map to that you don't need to create any mark. This is totally different part. So, but I have some tech that need to clean up for this part. But it's not easy. This user don't feel it because that's the time I want to clean bad code, the bad smell code. Yeah, and another possibility I can guarantee. I try to add more feature to Apple Watch because somebody asks. Because currently Apple Watch feature is limited. It either work as a remote control to the app, or a very simple just to tell you the nearest POIs, here's the intersection something. I try. I did dive last time. I may try how to support the markers and the router in the Apple Watch. A little concern about that is the battery, because if you mean more feature, the more power needed.
Yeah. So you want the watch to be just small, important pieces of information, I guess.
Yeah, that's I'm not have a lot of confidence in it work, because if to drain battery too fast is useless. But somebody said they need, because for example, somebody said you want to some to running or some walk or someone said he like to dive.
Yeah,
kayak or dive. So I'm surprised he just because he just want to use the watch to back to land. Some feature like that. Maybe that's possibility because for after maybe this year, if I want to do that, that makes like that. So I thought Apple Watch and try to do more research and more feature for Apple Watch.
Brilliant. Well, I'm sure if you are thinking of anything like that and you want to post on the website, people will be more than happy to feedback and to test and all that kind of stuff. I know you have beta testers, so I'm sure people will be interested. So yeah, do keep us informed. It's brilliant. And I know the app is free as well for people, but they can also choose to donate money. Is that correct?
Yes, that's user don't need to do that. Not have to, because all features is there. But but I have some server costs. I need to host server and Apple account, something like that. Amazon, I import virtual map from all California, USA, Germany, all North American and all Europe, and most part of Asia. I add a lot of virtual map data from the Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook. Not only OpenStreetMap, but only for the business police POIs. Because this need cost some money to host in Amazon. So if somebody wants to denote, that's good, but it's not have to, because I know some people may that's not have to. That's like charity gesture.
Yeah, it's if you can, but you don't have to. That's lovely. I know the whole community really appreciates the app, really appreciates the work that you put into it. So I'm delighted that you won the award. And thank you again for joining me today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and thanks everybody for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This podcast was brought to you by the community at AppleVis.com. AppleVis, empowering people who are blind, deafblind, or who have low vision to get the most from Apple products and related technologies. A proud member of the Be My Eyes family. For more information, visit our website at www.applevis.com.